Hey guys, so today I'm coming at you with a review for a new drugstore face product. It's actually a primer and it's geared toward oily skin. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about yet, but it is the Covergirl TruBlend face primer for oily skin. They have 3 different types of primers in this line. They have one for oily skin, which is this one. They have one for dry skin, which I think is in like a silver. I could be wrong, I don't know. And then they have like silver, and then they have like one that's based for combo skin, but that one's more geared toward like smoothing out the skin rather than like controlling oil or controlling dryness. So this one I picked up at my local Kmart for about $8.99, obviously without tax, which is not too bad. I think Ulta also has this for $9.99, but I always suggest buying drugstore products from Ulta because you'll never have a problem with returning it. I know that some like drugstores, like like places like Walmart, they won't take back face products that's already been opened or used. So if it's not open or used, you can obviously send it back. But if it is, they probably won't take it. But I know Ulta, they'll take anything, like Sephora too. Like if you use a face product and you don't like it, you can take it back. So I don't know about this one because this one didn't even come with a seal, so how would they know if I opened or used it, But I don't know. So yeah, so I picked this one up because I have a really extremely oily T-zone, and I've been on the hunt for like a drugstore primer that will combat at least some of the oil, I'm not looking for complete matte skin all day. I know that's impossible for my skin, so I'm looking for something to at least, minimize the shine. And this claims, this is 1 fluid ounce by the way, so it's basically the same size as foundation, and it claims, this is what it says on the back: designed for your unique skin type, TruBlend primer for oily skin minimizes shine breakout, and creates a smooth canvas for perfect foundation application. Now I'm just gonna apply this, like tell you what it feels like on my fingers, on my skin and everything, and then you can see what it looks like, if it blurs anything, like smooths anything out. And then I'm just gonna go off camera, finish my makeup because I'm going to work today and slightly running out of time. But yeah, so I'm just gonna come back, show you what my foundation looks like, and then I'll give you basically now an update when I have lunch at work and then after I leave work, which is going to be about 6 o'clock. So that's about a 7-hour shift. Well, technically, it's going to be like within a span of 8 hours. Usually, that's how long I'm at work for. And I work around food, so it's going to be tested around really greasy conditions or really hot conditions. So we're going to see how this works. I hope it works for me. I don't really want to return it. I mean, I would return it if it doesn't work, honestly. Hopefully I can. But I really want it to work for me because I'm really on the hunt for something that'll work for my oily skin. At least something that's drugstore, because there's a lot of expensive primers and I hear that those don't even work. So it's like, it's kind of hard to like, choose a product when you're hearing so many like mixed reviews about it. But yeah, so let's give this a try. So it's a very liquidy formula, very runny. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very runny. And it says to apply a dime size, but like, how are you gonna apply a dime size when it's runny? But anyway, so I'm just gonna apply it only to my T-zone area because the rest of my face is pretty dry. I don't want to like affect that part of my face because if I start to dry up, my makeup will look really bad. So it has like a low-key like silicone feel, like, but it's not intense like Smashbox's photo finish primer or anything like that. It's very like minimal. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my forehead. I'm not really greasy all over my forehead, but the center of my forehead. And as you can see, it's not like a gel consistency, it's like a cream, almost like a moisturizer. I'm just gonna apply just a little bit more on my nose. It's like a cream consistency, and mind you, I'm not naked, I have a sports bra on. You guys can tell me if it's leaving a white cast. I don't know. It kind of looks like it, and my nose is kind of dry skin problems, I don't know. It's like oily, but then it's dry. I don't know. But yeah. So that's what it looks like when I apply it. I do not want to apply it to the rest of my face because I'm very dry here. Like I need like ultimate moisture on my skin for my skin to look like okay. So I don't want to apply any. But it kind of feels like matte, kind of. But it also feels like moisturized almost. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel dried out, but it feels smooth like a mattifying primer. So I'm just going to put on my makeup and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so I'm back with all my makeup done, except for, you know, little moisture. Lord knows I need it. I have to set it because some of the powders sit on my skin, so, but honestly, I don't use this to keep my makeup on. It doesn't really work for me, so even if I use this, you'll still see the actual power of this primer. So this kind of just helps me set all the powders. What I thought while I was doing it, I thought if you can see the center of my face looks really like smooth. Hopefully it comes off on camera, but in real life it looks like really smooth. Like right here looks like hella perfect, except for the fact that I have hairs there. I'm actually a very hairy girl. Yeah, so it looks pretty smooth. Not too much different than when I normally do my makeup, but it looks pretty smooth there. I actually really like it, the smoothness. I might try this all over my face. I don't know. I don't want to be too dry, you know, so. But yeah, it looks really smooth. Other than that, I can't really say anything about oiliness. So, you know, I'll check back with you guys in a few hours and we'll see how it works out for me. Hey guys, so I'm back with an update. I know the lighting probably sucks, but yeah, I'm in my car. I'm on my break. So I just came with an update. This is about 5 hours later. Somebody's watching me take this video because I'm in the parking lot. But about 5 hours later, I put the primer on around 10 o'clock today. That's when I started my entire makeup. And right now it's 2:45 in the afternoon, so that's about 5 hours or so. As you can see, I am shiny, and I'll even show you my glasses because this is what I wear all the time. Hopefully it focuses so you can see the oil in between the nose thing. And you can see the oil on my face. My forehead is actually pretty matte, but I know that personally on my face, my nose is like the oiliest, but on my forehead it's working. I wish it would work on my nose, but it's, you know, not really holding up that well. The sun is really bright, so that's why I'm like squinting. But yeah, as you can see, it's like right here where it's like generating the most oil, but actually on the tip it's not. But I don't know if you guys can see. Hold up. I don't know if you guys can see like the top, like the bridge of my nose, there's oil there too. But my forehead is actually pretty good. That's what I'm really surprised about. But I haven't really been around the food too much. I was in the drive-thru, so I wasn't really cooking, not much at all. So I guess that's why. But one thing I did notice today is I forgot to put highlight on my nose. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because obviously when you put highlight on your nose, it kind of makes your nose look like it's glowing already. So if I had put it on, it'd probably look even worse than this. So I don't know, but yeah, you could definitely see this oil generating right here and right here, but this right here is not really oily, like around my nostrils. I actually forgot to put the primer down the sides of my nose, like right here. Should have, but I did not, because I usually do get oily there. The sun is just way too bright. I'm like killing myself. But yeah, so yeah, that's my update, my 5 hour update. Around 1:30-ish, I was actually still completely matte on my nose, but it wasn't until like 2 o'clock I picked up my glasses, because I knew that my glasses being there, I can see the oil there, so I was like, you know, let me just check under my glasses, because I knew that like the oil kind of hides under there. So I looked up, I was like, oh, so I am getting oily. Like, it's not like what I thought it was. So, but yeah, but my forehead, looking in the, I'm in my car, so looking in the mirror, it's actually very matte. So I really do like that. It's not too greasy, but usually my nose is like my problem area, so you know, I guess I had to deal with it, but we're gonna see how it holds up for the rest of the day. I have about 3 more hours at work, and I'll come back to you guys around 6 o'clock when I get off my shift, and I'll let you know what's going on. So stay tuned. I also wanted to add that I wanted to check the oiliness of my forehead, so I did go like this a little earlier. I mean, it's still shiny, so there's still a little oil generating, but I did like just pop my forehead real quick just to see if there's oil on my forehead, because I can easily see my nose, but I couldn't easily see my forehead because I wear like a visor. So there wasn't much oil. It was very light, definitely not as much as what's going on my nose right now. So I just wanted to add that to my 5 o'clock update video. Hey guys, so I'm doing my last update. It's now 7:19. My last update was around almost 3 o'clock, 2:45, and this is my T-zone area after 9 hours or so. And as you can see, I'm pretty shiny. I'm holding the phone like this because like it's dark in my room and it's dark outside, so I have no like natural sunlight. But yeah, so this is how I look. This is my forehead. Just wanted to re-up on the information. I did not blot today. I got oily around 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30ish. That's when I started seeing oil seep through. I was working around the food. I know I said that I wasn't working around the food earlier in the day, but then I switched my area, so now I was working around food. But as far as my oil, honestly, it looks the same as any other day if I weren't going to use the primer. So I don't know. I'm going to do the blot test and just show you the tissue and show you what it looks like or whatever. So here we go. When I blot, I usually do like one part of my nose, the center, and then the sides. So that's when I blot. I did not blot all day. I wanted to see how it really looked. Now, I don't really mind my makeup like looking like this. I kind of like it. It looks kind of like luminous, like from within. It looks like my skin looks really healthy. But I also don't like the fact that I can like scrape the oil off of my nose. That's how I feel when like my nose is like completely shiny. Like I feel like I can like take like a card and just like scrape it off. And I don't like that feeling. I like it to be kind of luminous like how it is right now. But I don't like it to be like super shiny. But honestly, I'm going to show you the tissue. It doesn't look as bad as it usually does. I don't know. Usually when I blot, the tissue is pretty dark. Like it has a lot of like foundation and oil on it. But this one is not as dark as it usually is. So I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing going on with that. And when I blot, I do not like to move the paper. I kind of just press it and just let go, just like that. But let's see. It actually looks really nice. It doesn't like look like it picked up too much product, and that's what I meant, because usually when I blot, I pick up a lot of product, like a lot of my foundation or concealer or whatever, and then like I feel like it's like worn away a lot. But it looked like it hasn't picked up a lot of product, so I guess that's a plus to the primer. It helped it stay on a little bit more. It didn't stop my oil, but it did help my foundation stay on. It didn't transfer as much, which I really do like, because I feel like I usually like blot in the middle of my day, like during my shift or whatever if I'm working, and it'll come off a lot. Like I'll see a lot in the tissue, especially from the crevices of my nose, which is normal, you know, it kind of gathers there. But since it kind of didn't, which I really like, it didn't really like show up too much. Yeah, I like that outset. But as far as it controlling my oil, I really don't think it helped at all. But you know, what can I say? My makeup still looks good in the center of my face, and that's the area that I pay attention to the most, because that's, you know, that's the part where people see. So I don't really like I care about like my highlight, but like I don't really care about like this area, because when people see you, they see this part, and I like this part to look, you know, like very smooth and very like not neat, but like, I don't know, matte, I guess, kind of matte. So like it didn't take up, it doesn't look patchy, at least I hope so. I don't know what the camera's gonna pick up, but it doesn't look patchy in my mirror. I don't look too oily after blotting. I just have the right amount of oil on my face, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's my review. But so far, I want to give the primer, with what I've tested out, I'm going to give the primer, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not completely terrible, but it's not, it didn't really work for what it's intended to work for. So, I don't know. But I will say, I don't know if I want to return it yet. Should I return it? Should I not? I don't know. Because I like the fact that it kept my foundation on. I don't know, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you'll be purchasing it to try it out. If you're not as oily as I am, then I think you should try it out. It'll probably work for you. But if you're not, if you're more oily than me, I don't know. I don't think you should waste your money. I mean, you can always return it, but I don't think you should waste your money. Oh, I also want to try to do like 2 layers. I don't know if that's overdoing it, but I'm going to try next time I use this, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try to do 2 layers of it to see if doing a second layer will actually help it. I know I actually put like a little bit more on my nose this morning than just 1 layer, but I'm going to actually do like 2 full layers and to see if it'll actually help. If it doesn't, if it makes it worse, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.